Okay, hi, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, from wherever you're tuned in across the globe. Welcome, welcome, welcome to. We're already rounding off our boot camp. Has it been, you know, you guys tell me, how has it been for you? How's it been for you? Stories. I want to hear, how have you been? How has the boot camp been? For those who have been following the boot camp, for those who are participating in the boot camp, how has your experience been? Please share your experience for me. I would love to hear. Good morning. I see you. Oforma, good morning. Please share your experience. How has it been so far? All right, we're jumping in as usual. Today we're talking about visual effects for filmmakers. Of course, there are a lot of visual effects out there, and visual effects end up being it's majorly the video part of things. So you already know how to translate your script, to images and then text to speech. And now we are majorly concentrating. You know how to edit actually. So now we are concentrating on the visual effects, right? That will just upgrade your film from regular drama, right, to something nice, something worthy of people's attention, that they would not just say, this person try, right? Good morning, Dr. Taiwo, I see you here. All right, so you guys share your experiences in the chat. I'll be reading. I love the engagement, right? Please engage with me. All right, so we're just going to talk about visual effects. Now, you know how what is the weirdest visual effects that you want us to explore today? So I have just two in my mind, right? That is probably time lapse and explosions, right? Or probably glass shattering, right? So what might be your, and then I want us to test out like the concept of there is this dreamy feel, this dreamy illusion. And the reason I'm doing this is because I think one of us is actually a visual artist. So I feel like, okay, let's test out something in relation to that. Fashion, visuals, because these are kind of, these are another level, right, of videos. You can actually decide that you want to do that type. Okay, someone says ghosts. All right, you want us to do something about ghosts. Okay, no problem. All right, so what we're going to do, because it's focused more on videos, so we're just going to go straight and then give this AI the task to draw up the prompts that we will use to generate these. Okay, so I'm just going to speak to it now. Feel free to type in more, suggest more options, whatever you want us to explore. Okay, so you guys, you see how I usually do my detailed breakdown. It is basically an idea, and then yeah, it will turn into something that we want to create. So yeah, okay, so do we have like a prompt pack? I do not do prompt packs because every story is different. But yes, we do have a film style book that will be launching during our festival, right? So we have like a film book. I'll be launching that during the festival in April. But for now, we do not have a prompt pack, and that is because if we start to create prompt packs, guess what will happen? You're using the same tools, even though it will be slightly different, slightly off. Your films would almost seem alike or look alike at the end of the day. But the beautiful thing about it is we all see things differently. So it's beautiful to put your own idea out there. I am all for originality, and trying to preserve that originality in every sense of it, and realizing that this is just a tool and you can use the tool to express yourself, right? So I don't want to create a prompt pack that would put people in a box. No, I want creators that can actually think outside the box and do things that other people are not doing. So what I focus more on doing with my tutorials is to teach the process. Once you can think the way, I don't want to say the way I think, but once you can think about as a director, more like you clearly said that yesterday. Once you can think like a director, it should come easily to you that, hey, okay, so today I want to see things. The shot I want to see comes from under the table. I want to see a shot that comes from behind the chair. I want to see, do you understand? But once we create a prompt book, someone will just pick up a prompt, and then guess what, 10 creators will pick up a prompt. Even if they are using different engines to create, the pictures will come out looking static the same way. Like I'll get bored. I don't know about you guys, but I'll get bored. All right, so let me see. Okay. I think you guys get the message. You get the drift. All right, so yeah, let's go and generate these visuals. And then I was playing with this before we came. So let me just, my session was over, so I just have to start a new session here. This is my app. You guys have your app, you know that, right? So we're just going to generate, because basically we're not focusing on image generation today. We're not focusing on story today. We're focusing on visual effects, and your visual effects can come in different forms, right? So you might decide that you want to create light flickering in a house. You want to create, so that's what I really want us to explore that today. That's what we're trying to explore, right? Right now, that's what I want us to explore. So let's go cinematic on this one. And see, right? We can always explore different styles, right? Please, if you're watching, if you're here, please give us a thumbs up. It helps. All right, so this looks good. You can see the glittering, glowing lights around the character, right? So we have images, and then we have video prompts. So the reason we are doing this, I'm just trying to generate the images first, because visual effects are not for images, they are for videos. So I just want us to have our images. Imagine that we already have images. If you're going to be doing it, you already probably have your images generated, right? But just for the sake of keeping things, how do I put it now? Yeah, let's just test every prompt that we have generated. We test this prompt out. Yeah, like I am king. Yeah, I was testing something out because I was doing a story before we came live. Okay. So fail to generate. Let me just recalibrate. So usually this happens, and whenever it happens, don't feel panicked. All you need to do is just refresh. It feels like every time you leave the app and then you come back, it's a new session, right? So I think that's how Google counts it. So you would just have to, I'm going for cinematic again. I wanted to go for something else, but yeah, let's just test this out. Just getting the images ready. It's the same thing that you would do. You get your images ready first. Okay, you guys see this. Can you see this? This is lovely. So that's an image from, we're going to go animate them with our video prompt, the visual effect prompt. Okay, we have the prompts ready, but yeah, let's just test this out. You can easily do this. This will lift your story, right? The reason I'm doing this today and I'm talking about visual effects is because as African creators, we are used to drama a lot, right? People don't know that right now the reason people were doing lots of drama is because it takes large budgets, huge budgets to create explosions and all these kinds of effects. It takes a lot. So but right now with AI you can do this. That's why I thought, yeah, let's do this today. Okay, let's do this today so that you can know that your stories can go beyond the conventional. All right. Okay, so we have this, and then let me add the one for, okay. All right, so you guys, you can see I have like weird ideas in my head. That's how I want you guys to think. I don't want you to think like I'm crazy, right? But I'm trying to think about the craziest things that, because people do not realize the power of AI yet. So I'm trying to come up with like the craziest things out here. And I want you to begin to think like that. Like, what is that thing that is limiting you from thinking beyond the ordinary, right? So start to think about it. And how can you use this tool to achieve it? Okay? How can you use this tool to achieve it? That's what we are going for right now. Okay, so I like the deviation from drama, AI video, maybe to create something for another audience. Yes, so the beautiful thing about this, right? I always tell you guys, the filmmaking concept gives you the basis of the how do I put it now? You already have the foundation, right? It is now how do you secure the bag? You guys know me for that. I will always tell you, right? It's now how to secure the bag. So I'm giving you these alternatives so that you can explore it, test yourself, test the limits. Okay, don't let anybody tell you, oh, that's how far you can go. No, that's not how far you can go. You haven't even scratched the surface. AI is just coming. AI is just being introduced. So why that's how far you can go? I don't even see how far I can go yet, right? So what have they been doing before that you feel like, oh, it's not achievable yet? Push yourself and see. Are you sure it's not achievable? Are you really sure that it's not achievable? All right, so we're back here. Of course, we'll start a new session. Let me just refresh so that it doesn't stop me. Okay, so I just refresh the app and then we do the same thing again. All right, yeah, so we're here. This is another session, right? So you guys, that's what I want you guys to start thinking about. I'm that crazy with my ideas. I don't want us to be settling. I don't want us to settle for when you know you can get more, these tools are just scratching the surface, and someone will tell you, oh no, that's how far it can go. Nah, that's not how far. You haven't even experienced it. So this is beautiful. This will be a beautiful time lapse. This is Africa. I love Africa. And yeah, we have so much goodies, so much beauty in Africa. So just coming across us. This is AI Filmmakers Network. I welcome you to join. You can join us by clicking the link in the description of all of our videos. You'd see the link to join AFN. And it is free to join us. Of course, if you want to expand, explore, you want to test out something else, yeah, we are here for you. You can always sign up to join our classes. These classes are intimate. This is a boot camp. We've been running this for the past 5 or 6 days. Yeah, so you guys look at this. So you can see how beautiful these images come out looking. Right, so yeah, it is when we get to the video prompt, you see I'm not rushing this, right? Because when we get to the video prompt, you get to see our ideas translated. Right now it looks bland, right now it looks just there, but I'm hoping you can see what I'm doing on screen, right? If you still have questions, feel free to ask me. I love the interactions. I love interacting with you guys. I want to make sure that everyone is being carried along. So let's try Afrocentric. I've not tried Afrocentric all the while, so let's try Afrocentric. I don't know what Afrocentric will give me. Let's try that. Okay, so you guys, okay. It looks good. All right. Okay. Let's move back. Cinematic. Let's see cinematic. Okay, so you see, I enjoy testing these tools out. These are your babies, right? The creation comes out looking. Did you birth it yourself? Can you see this? Okay, so you see you can get diverse looks, right? So this is all up to you. It's your creation. It's your baby. You love it. You romance it. You birth it. It's yours. Okay. Don't let anyone limit you. Don't let anyone tell you, nah, you can't do this. Nah, when they say you can't, please push the bounds and show them you can. All right, so I hope you're enjoying this. Once we're done with this, we're going to go back. Okay, so this is nice, but this is not what I'm going for. I want us to do hyper realistic, digital art style, So once we're done with this, we're going to go into the visual effects properly. All right, so this is what I'm going for actually. This is realistic. This looks good. Okay, so once I'm done with this, now we have our images. We are done with image generation. We will be using Grok AI, of course, because it's very simple, straightforward, and yeah, we're using the imagine feature of Grok AI. All right, so our focus right now is to copy out the video prompts, that we did, with all of our images. We'll just go back to ChatGPT here. I'm going to scroll back up for generated. Remember, we generated one image, one video prompt, one image, one video prompt. All right, that's what we did. So you guys can see our very first prompt was for the haunted African ghost house with the ghost, and so this is the video prompt. All right, so let's do this. Okay, so I'm just going to copy everything in the video prompt. Right, everything you see in the video prompt, just copy it. Just copy it. So let's go back. So we're going to go look for our ghost. We generated an image of a ghost. This is the ghost, and we bring the ghost back in here. So when you put this character in Grok AI, usually Grok AI will just start to generate, whatever, based on its understanding of the the image, but what you want to do is you want to correct it. So instantly put the prompt we copied, the video prompt, put that in here and then click generate so that it will generate with your prompt. All right. Okay, this is beautiful, really, and this is fashion. Yes. So I was just thinking diversity, like I wanted to test it in different forms. Like, how can you conceive an idea, birth it, and it comes out looking, I wanted to take us off the regular drama, trope and drama line. You guys look at this. Okay, so I don't know what it did here, but you guys can see this. You can correct it, you can tell it, but I hope the person who asked for the ghost thingy can see this, right? You guys, can you see that? Can you see that? It looks really haunted, doesn't it? Right? Okay, so that's one, right? It wasn't to disappear. You wanted it to disappear? You wanted it to disappear. Should I make it disappear? Okay, so we should tell it. Okay, so the ghost slowly materializes from particles, body forming from smoke and light fragments. Okay, I want it to disappear. Okay, so let's give it our own prompt. I feel like I can easily turn your words. I feel like I can easily turn your words into a prompt here. Okay, so remove character completely. Remove character completely. So let's try our control. 002 001. Remove character completely. And so let's control this. Let's control this together. So let's do character. Dust particle rises from the ground and introduces character. Okay, and then by 002 to 2004, close up. Character's eyes glow lava. Golden lava turns right. Okay, and then 0 forward to 006. We have 6 seconds, right? We'll now say the character disappears. Okay. So let's see what this comes out looking like, you guys. Okay, so this is me taking from the chats and just putting, in here. Like I said, so we had an original prompt from ChatGPT, but of course, that's not what we want, right? So we can easily, how to do these things, right? So depending on your vision, remember you're still in control no matter what happens. So yeah, you see what we did now. We pivoted from the generic chat. You guys can see this. Oh my goodness, doesn't this look haunting? Oh my goodness, this is so cute. Okay, so does this translate to the kind of vision you were looking at? You were going for, was this it? Does this suffice so that we can move to something else? Okay, so we can move to something else, yeah? I feel like we can. I feel like we can move to something else, yeah? All right, so yeah, we move. So we're going to go back. So we're going to go back. What's the next one? We're going for the explosion. So I'm going back to ChatGPT, and then I'm just going to go. You guys, share with me. How are you feeling about the prompt? Do you see that your story can actually transform from just regular, creating something that just looks static, right? You can transform your story. Do you guys see that? Okay, so look at this. So let's Let's put our prompt in here. This is the one for the market, explosions, and so on, right? I hope you're getting value, you guys. I hope you're getting value. Okay, I hope you're getting value. If you're getting value, please click the like button. There is a like button on the screen. Please click the like button. Support this live stream. Okay, please click the like button. Your like button. Please, your like button is actually, it's gonna help us. It's gonna help us. Please click that like button. Okay. All right. You guys, you want to create an action scene. Just look at this. Just look at this. Just look at this. All right, so you can choose to make this in your film. This is you. This is your film. This is your control. You are in control, right? When I say click the like button, somebody now decided to remove their like. Okay, thank you. You guys can see this, right? You guys can see this. This is what we're talking about. You can make this. This becomes it's your control. Okay, so think outside the box. That's why I always tell you guys, right? Don't rely on ChatGPT. Don't rely on the AIs to give you a story. Think outside the box. What's that story you want to create? Create it now. You're letting people tell you how limited you can be. No, there is no budget right now. There is no budget. You can create this. All right, so let's go to the last one. Okay, not the last one actually. This is the other one. The person jumping from the building. Yeah. So you guys tell me what's the worst limitation out there? Like, what's the worst limitation out there? Because everybody, you need large budget to create a film. They don't even know what's here. Right now. These tools can set you up. All you need to do is look for one of, all these directors and so on, or producers, and say, hey, we can actually create a film. We can create action films, African action films. Because we are all limited. One thing. Nah. See, you guys, I really want AFN to set the standard, right? So you guys, please, let's push the bounds. Okay? There is no limitation today. You can actually think it and achieve it. You can actually think it and achieve it right now. There is no limitation. The limitation is your mind. All right? The limitation is your mind. So if you can think it, bring it to life. Look at what we did with the ghost scene. So we tried once, it didn't work, but we had to test something else, and then we got what we were looking for. You guys, look at this. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is 007 shit. If you're creating like all those agent films, like, can you see our character looks good, and I don't know what it was doing with that last part, but yeah, you can easily cut. When you're creating your film, you can easily cut, right? You just see that there is a red alarm, and then he's jumping, and this is actually not an African community, but yeah, I don't think we have like high-rise buildings like we do in Abuja, or there are some African countries that have high-rise buildings, so why not? So yeah, you guys create agent films, like say, agent this was sent to this to go and do this, a crime film, right? And then your character has to jump from the building. Okay, we have in Lagos too. Yeah, okay, you see. So why not? Why can't we create this? You will not be jumping from any real building anyway. So if you were jumping from a real building, that's when it costs you money and all of that. But right now, you can actually jump like this. In AI, with AI, your character looks good. They just did something shady and then they jump. All right, so yeah. I'm showing you, these are visual effects, right, that you can actually begin to test out. You don't need large budget. You don't need, okay, so this beautiful, I love this particular scene because it comes with the cinematic lines. I've taught you guys about cinematic lines, right? So, all right, so let's copy. We have copied the image. We're going to the video prompt, and then, yeah, let's do this. Okay, so this is usually used to show, when you're using time lapse in films, it's used to show the passage of time right? So instead of, you can use clock, you can use a clock. Yeah, maybe the clock is ticking, tuck 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 tuck. You can do that, or you can easily just show that probably the changes. This is what we're about to do now. Take a shot of a place, and then the sun goes up, sun goes down. That's what we're about to achieve here with time lapse. So basically time passes in films, like that's what you want to show, right? Maybe you can use repeated actions in your film. Probably the person always picks up their, you guys can see this, look at this. Can you see how the place changes over time? Can you see that? It's just surprising that woman kept sweeping the place even when life changes. So probably the story is about her, right? Probably the story is about her. Can you see how everything changes? The place becomes modern, and she's still sweeping. She has been sweeping. You guys, can you see? This is so nice. You guys, you can do this in your film. This is basically, time lapse is used to show the passage of time. Like kids were playing, cars were passing, houses were changing. Look at the shots. Can you guys see that? Can you guys see that? That is what the time lapse actually does for you. Okay, so if you need any of these prompts, ask on the group, right? And I would share the prompt, with you. Yeah, she kept sweeping. The woman who sweep from dusk to dusk. Yes. So basically, you can choose whatever action you want for your own time lapse, right? This is the beauty of knowing how to tell your story. All right, so now we're going into the creative zone. All right, let's test this, and now we're going into the creative zone. Yeah, so I asked for transitions. This is tropical Africa. We have this beauty in Africa. So if you have not visited Africa before and you're currently just seeing this on the screen, we welcome you to Africa. Yeah. We are beautiful like this. Okay. You guys saw what I am speed. What's the guy's name? I show speed. Did around Africa. So yeah, Africa is a beautiful place to visit. So you guys, we're about to test out a transition feel from one place of this tropical island to another place, right? So different actions taking place. You can do this in your film, right? Especially if you're doing an agent film. All those agent films, they are really very high budget, and your characters can travel across the world, go to a tropical island. They are looking for someone. You guys, can you see this? Can you guys see this? Different actions taking place in your film, right? So it depends on what you're trying to achieve. The concept is one transition leads to another, and leads to another. Okay? So you can easily do that. Transition 1 to this, transition 2 to that, and transition 3. It could just move from one transition to the other. Okay? So that's what we are doing here, and you can do this easily in your film. It gives you that spice. It doesn't make your film feel static, like one place, right? Okay, so we've done 30 minutes, so let's do the last one. Yeah, let's do the last image. Yeah, okay, so I love this one. Let's go with the realistic. Yeah, let's go with the realistic, and I hope you're getting value, you guys. If you're not getting value, let me know. If you're not getting value, let me know. Okay, ask me a question, give me your feedbacks. I love feedbacks. Okay, I love feedbacks helps me to recalibrate and understand what's working and what's not working. So give me your feedbacks. All right, so this is our last transition of visual effect for the day. I have tried out several different ideas, crazy ideas, and yeah, the whole idea is, hey, there is nothing you want to achieve right now that you cannot achieve, right? With AI, as long as you can think it is possible. It is possible. That's just what I want you to go with. If there's nothing else you learned from today's class, I want you to think it is possible. What's that thing that I cannot do? You guys, look at this. Our characters' clothes are changing. They are still the same characters. They are still in the same position, but guess what? They are changing. This is the beauty of AI. Why not? If not, why exactly can we not change? Can you guys see that? Can you guys see that? Can you take note that? Did you take note of all the transitions with our characters' clothing? This can be used in a fashion brand campaign. You can use this, you can work with this, and it works so lovely, so nice. Okay, look at this. Just look at this. Can you guys see this? So sweet, so soft, so straightforward. Like, I'm already taken aback. So these are visual effects that you can try out. Which was your favorite today, you guys? Tell me. Which was your favorite of all the transitions and all the effects that we tried out today? Which favorite? So we have a couple of them here. We have all of our visual effects on here right now. So which was your favorite visual effect? Okay, the cat explosion. The cat explosion. Someone loves this. The car explosion. That was your favorite effect. Then the fashion. Okay, so can you see this? You can test it out. You can test it out. Whatever you can imagine, it is possible to do. I love the idea of transition. Yeah, the transition. Let's go there. The transition. Yeah, this is a transition here, and this is also a transition. Basically time lapse. The time changes, things happen. It's used in films mostly, and yeah, it comes out looking really nice, and it shows that the creator, the filmmaker, knows what they are doing, right? So instead of saying 10 years later, whatever years later, you can still write that if you want, but this actually shows that you can easily translate what you are doing. Okay, how can I generate time lapse for real estate? Okay, beautiful question. Beautiful question. I love that. Now let's do it. I love it. This is what I tell you guys. You guys give me a challenge. Give me a challenge. I love challenges. Okay. All right. So you guys watch what we're gonna do here. All right. So watch what we're going to do here. So create. Okay. So let me just voice. Okay, I love challenges. If you have something else, drop it like it's hot. All right, so you guys, I love challenges. Give me challenges. Give me challenges. Tell me what we cannot do. Tell me what we cannot do so that we can go ahead and do it. Okay. Give me challenges. So like visuals from concept to reality. Okay, baby, let's do it. We're gonna do it. Okay. Give me challenges. All right, so we're gonna create that, right? I'm just going to pick that here. Oh, this even gave me an idea of let's go back to our our AI, our app. We're going to start a new session, so I just refresh so that it doesn't stop us. I just have to refresh first, and then yeah. So you guys think. You guys are not active today. What's happening? Give a thumbs up. Give a thumbs up, okay? It's refreshing. It's just taking some time to refresh. Yeah. Internet is a big deal in Africa, but yeah, we keep pushing, we keep showing up despite, in spite, whatever. Yeah, we show up. So yeah, we're about to create a real estate time lapse, right? And we want to show so I want it to be okay, no, let's go with realistic. Let's see. Let's go with realistic, right? Okay, what's the idea you said you have so you don't forget? Okay, so aha, I love this. Okay, so you see the empty land, right? This is the empty land. All right, so the idea that I have, I wanted us to create like a miniature building, like miniature buildings and stuff. Let's see if that let's go and do our time lapse first. I want to make sure that you see your vision come alive first, and then yeah, then we can now. Okay, so we have this empty land here, and then we're going to go back to our Grok AI. The reason I love Grok AI is that it actually, unlike some other, this is an empty land, you guys. We're just bringing in the vision of an empty land. So if you have a real picture of an empty land or something, right, take that picture or create your picture. Put your name on it, okay? Get an empty land. Now we're going to put our video prompt in here. Okay, we're going to put our video prompt in here, and yeah, let's watch and see how this translates the vision that we had, into what's possible. Okay, like I said, there is nothing impossible as long as you can think it right now. It's left for you to know how to use the tool to achieve what you want to achieve, right? At the end of the day, you are a creator. You are a creator. You are a creator. Never forget that. You're the one directing your story. You're directing how the vision comes out looking. You're birthing these visions. What did we say again? Can I hear you? Can I hear you? Can I hear you? Can I hear you? Did you see this? You see this? Did you see this? Can you see this? Does this look? Does this look like it? Does this look like it? Tell me. You guys, let me hear. Let me hear in the chat. 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 Oh yeah, ask your question. Give me the challenge. Give me the challenge. Give me the challenge. I want the challenge. Give me the challenge. What else can we do or can we not do? When you tell me we can't do, then we do it. Okay, so yeah, I am a director. Yes, you are a director. Please add me the prompt. Okay, I'm gonna post that prompt on the bootcamp group. I'm gonna post the prompt on the bootcamp group. So give me that challenge again. What did you say we cannot do? What did you say we can't do again? Did I hear you say something? Alright, so yeah, I hope you can see this. You can actually do this for bungalows, for a piece of flat, for you can extend this and say, okay, you want to make this into, different, you want to even show inside the house. You can do this as long as you can think it is possible. It is possible. I hope you're getting value, you guys. I hope you're getting value from this. I hope you're getting value. I hope you're getting value. Is there any other question? We're about to wrap up. So I wanted to say, okay, so let's do something. Okay, so love that. Thank you. You're welcome. All right, so we're going to do this prompt, and then we are done for today. so if you want to create, probably you want to create a monster film, and then you want the character to, maybe like Godzilla, all those Godzilla films, all those like aliens coming into, like giants and the rest coming into our city, right? This, you can use this. You can use this particular prompt. Okay, so let's go and generate the image. Let's go and generate the image. I hope, are we starting a new session? Are we starting a new session? Okay, so we are still waiting to start a new session. Let me try and generate. If it doesn't stop me, I would generate it. Okay, so I'll go with a name this time. Let's just go with a name this time and then see. Okay, so you can actually use this to come up with an idea of probably a giant invading a place. Aha, this looks really good. You guys can see this, and it looks really, really good. And maybe a giant is invading the land. Aha, so we go back to our Grok AI, right? We go back to our Grok AI here, and then I'm just giving you crazy ideas because, of course, we're talking about visuals, right? So visuals could mean there is no limitation. There is no limitation. There shouldn't be a limitation to what you can create, right? You can decide that you want to create a full forest of probably the trees are alive. You guys watch Moana, right? The water becomes a human, takes on a human form. The trees take on human form. There is just so much you can do with this. And right now, there is no, what do we call this now? There is no limitation to what you can achieve. Okay, it is just your mind, like I would always say. I think I've said that over and over. I hope you're not tired of hearing me say that, because basically I need to drum it into you so that you'll be able to, do at the end of the day, right? The whole idea is to push you to do, to think outside the box. What's that crazy idea you want to explore, right? It is possible. It is possible. All right, so now we have image, and we're trying to convert that image into an animation. You can see this here, so I'll just put my prompt now. This is the miniature city. The miniature city is looking really nice. It's working. It looks good. People are taking over, like they are doing their own lifestyle. They are, but let's see what happens when the giant baby comes in. Right, this is an African city. There is a push-in, and okay, so let's see what happens when the giant baby comes in. I hope you guys got value today. Please, if you've not clicked the like button, there is a like button under this the name of the channel. Please just click it. It helps us. Okay, all right, so this is the final one. Okay, so there was no story here, but you guys, can you see this? You guys, can you see this? There was no story here, but I just wanted to show you that it's possible. Imagine you replace that baby with like a scary cat, or a scary dragon, or a scary something. So, and people are living. Look at the cars. Look at people running. Yeah, so you can do this. You can coordinate it. So I hope you got value today. This is how we come to the end of today's class. Go and explore. So there is going to be an assignment. I think a couple of you already submitted your films. So yes, there will be an assignment today. You will take any of these ideas that you see here, any of them that you love, and then you translate it. You got a lot of transitions and visual effects today. So I want you to go and replicate them. Okay, as many as you can. 6 seconds clips, they are good, they work. So replicate them and share them to the group. Okay, let's test out our effects. What's the worst effect you can think about? Come up with an idea for the worst effect you can think about, and then create it. Maybe someone who is how do we put it now? Anything at all. I want you to go wild with it. So thank you so much for watching today. This is how we come to the end of today's class. I appreciate you. We'll be back again tomorrow. Tomorrow we wrap up, and then we prepare to exit the group on